For every Champions League win, we get to steal the best player from our opponent's team. The goal is to win the Champions League with only stolen players. And yep, we're gonna need to steal a lot of players because we're doing this challenge with Bodo Glimt. Now in real life, this tiny club from Norway is doing a lot of heroics. But in FC 26, this squad is kinda cooked. Our highest rated player is our goalkeeper who's 76 rated. There is absolutely no way we're winning the Champions League with this team unless we can steal some of the world's best players. And straight away in match day 1, we've got a chance. Barcelona is our first game. Bro, if we beat them, we could legit steal Lamine Yamal or Pedri or Rafinha. Okay, there's probably a 1% chance of us winning. Hey, in the Champions League, you never know. Okay, I guess you do know. We got absolutely destroyed by Barcelona. We could legit steal Lamine Yamal or Pedri or Rafinha. What was I expecting, man? This team ain't gonna be beating the big sides in the Champions League. Not unless we can start stealing some players. And for match day 2, we've got Frankfurt. Now, they're not as big as Barcelona, but there's quite a few good players there I see that we can steal. Come on, let's see if we can get our first win in the Champions League against Frankfurt. No, we can't. We got destroyed again. Where's the Bodo Glimt of real life? Bro, we're literally 36th. I don't think we're getting past the league phase at this rate. To be honest, this wasn't going to be a challenge that we complete in one season. To make Bodo Glimt a Champions League winning team, it's going to take time. I think the goal in our first attempt should be to just get one win and one good player that we can steal. I am not sure if Spurs is that club that we're beating. And no, it's a draw. We came actually pretty close though. By the way, draws don't count. We can't steal a player from Spurs. Not gonna lie, man. Bodo Glimt have had a tough draw in the league phase because now it's Newcastle. And yep, Newcastle beat us 2-1. I feel like we're gonna have to just get used to the likes of Berg, Hoggy. Oh, this could be interesting. Next match day is against Club Brugge. This is by far our best chance of stealing a player, but can we beat Club Brugge, get our first win? We can't, man. I genuinely can't believe this. What do we need to do to actually win?
You suck, you jackass. Why don't you shut the hell up?
We've got Athletic Bilbao next, and honestly, I have no hope. And for right reasons, we lose this as well. If we would have won, we could have stolen Nico Williams, man. No way, man. Our last 2 Champions League fixtures are against Dortmund and Juventus. I don't think we're going to get a single win in this Champions League run, which means no signings. Yup, Dortmund beat us. I mean, what hope do we have against Juventus? We've already been knocked out of the Champions League, and Juventus have given us a parting gift. That might genuinely be the most diabolical Champions League attempt I've ever had. 0 wins, right at the bottom, 36th, and we literally couldn't make a single signing. I don't even know if it's going to be possible to win the Champions League with Bodo Glimt. Now, heading into Season 2, I thought we were going to be in the playoffs, but since we managed to win the league, we got ourselves a direct entry into the league phase. Although I would have quite liked being in the playoffs, because getting wins there would have counted to stealing some players, because I still have no clue on how to get our first win with this team. I think we're just going to have to get lucky. We're up against Benfica. Now, they've got some really interesting players I would love to steal, like Kokchu, but I don't know, man. We just don't have the squad. We need a bit of luck. Can we get it though? We can't, man. We just keep losing. Okay, we're now facing Basel. Now, like us, they're also a 3.5-star team. I think this is where we need to start getting a result. We're not going to be beating the big boys until we can beat the smaller teams like Basel and steal a few good players from them. But come on, surely this is our opportunity to get our first win. And yes, Bodo Glimt have actually won a Champions League game. Bro, it's literally taken us 2 seasons to finally get a Champions League win. But here's the best part. We now get to steal a player from Basel. And honestly, looking at our team, I feel like we could probably do with improvements in every position. Well, apart from CDM, this Berg guy is actually decent, up to an 80 overall. Now, after scouting the Basel squad, I do have 3 players on my shortlist. One of them is Shaqiri. Bro, in his prime, he was such a baller. Who remembers all those overhead kicks? But this is a 34-year-old version with 50 pace. I don't think he can help us win the Champions League. Someone younger like Adama Boiro, left back, 77 rated. Oh, but I like this guy, Benny Traore, 78 rated left midfielder, 86 pace, 81 dribbling. And yup, I've made my decision. We're stealing him from Basel. Now, there's Traore in the squad, our first signing. But I'm realizing that he's not much of an upgrade here. Just 1 overall more than Hoggy. But hey, it's a start. Now, this is definitely going to help us. I converted Traore to a left winger. He's up to an 80 overall. That means we now have two 80 overall players in the squad. Not bad at all. Up next, we're facing Feyenoord, and they're definitely above our league. And yup, they do get a 2-1 win. We need like one win against a decent team where we can steal a baller. And I'm sure that would trigger a domino effect and we'll start getting way more wins. I mean, up next, we've got Barcelona. And this could change everything if we could fluke our way to a win against them. But yeah, it's just not gonna happen. They destroyed us. Hang on though, we actually got a draw against Arsenal. I mean, if we can pick up another win in the Champions League, we could genuinely qualify for the playoffs. Now we're facing this club called RAL. I've never heard of them. Surely we can get a win against them? And we actually do. We destroyed them. Well, okay guys, that's because they're literally the worst team in the competition. But not gonna lie, it'll be a waste to even steal a player from here because there's no one that gets into our team. I guess I'll just steal this guy called Alexis Becca. He's got a cool name and he is their best player. Wait a minute, I think Becca is good enough to start in our midfield. Yup, he's higher rated. Huh, that's not bad at all. I guess we have managed to improve our team a little bit. Yo, after 6 games, we're actually in a spot for the playoffs. And honestly, beating Lazio could be huge for our team as well. But now, we're just still not good enough for the big teams. Now, wait a second. We do still have a chance to make it to the knockouts. If we win our final game, we could finish top 24. And not gonna lie, against Scottish club Rangers, I do feel like we've got a chance. Can we actually get the win? And yes, we can! 2-1 against Rangers. Oh, and that just about gets us through to the knockouts for the first time. Now, guys, I'm in a bit of a tough spot. Rangers' best player is Nicholas Raskin, 81 overall, but we've already got our CDM in Berg, and that's why I think it would make a lot more sense to go for the Portuguese striker Chermity, 77 rated, just 22 this potential. And I think, boys, the current striker Hogg we've got, he ain't really doing all that much. And so, yup, I'm stealing Chermity from Rangers. Now, on paper, this might seem like a really small upgrade, but if Chermity starts growing, it could really end up benefiting us. I mean, compared to last season already, we were able to steal 3 players this time, and there could be more if we can perform in the playoffs. Well, yup, it was a fun ride so far, boys. It's time to pack our bags. We've drawn Arsenal. Wait a minute, what? We just beat Arsenal in the first leg? Nah, guys. This actually can't be real. Of all the teams, we beat freaking Arsenal. Bro, this could end up changing everything, because now we could steal anyone from Arsenal. Oh my days, a 90 rated Gabriel would be insane at the back. Or even a Declan Rice. But come on, boys, a chance to bring in Starboy Saka, 90 rated right winger. Oh, but there's Saliba as well, who's 90 rated. We can only steal one of them, bro. Not gonna lie, boys, I'm leaning towards Saliba, because it just hit me that if we steal him from them, they're gonna be cooked defensively. And then maybe in the second leg against Arsenal, we could get another win and steal Saka as well. And that's exactly what I'm gonna do. We're stealing Saliba. Wait a minute, Arsenal have finessed us. He somehow got a red card and he's unavailable for that second game against Arsenal.
First off, I want to say, stay humble. Hey, stay humble.
Bro, even after getting stolen, he's loyal to Arsenal, man. That's crazy. I should have stolen Saka, boys, because now, for the second leg, we're not going to have Saliba in the team. But we still go through. I can't believe it, with a draw. We don't get to steal anyone. But how on earth have we knocked out Arsenal?
We mustn't forget that it's been raining, so...
Now, in the round of 16, we've drawn Borussia Dortmund. Oh, man, after getting Saliba, we could steal someone like Gregor Kobel in goal. And this time, we're going to have Saliba in the lineup as well. I'm actually feeling confident. But okay, we've just received a reality check. Dortmund beat us. But you know what, guys? There is still hope with the second leg, and I think we've done it. I was confused a bit looking at the scoreline, but we have done it. 5-4 on penalties, and Saliba clutched up. How on earth have we made it to the quarterfinals with this team? And it's only going to get better, because now we get to steal a player from Dortmund. And oh, we could go for Kareem the Dream Adeyemi. Joe Bellingham's probably not an option. He's too low rated. But Kukurea is interesting for the left back spot. Schlotterbeck would be insane. Imagine him and Saliba at the back. But let's be honest, boys. The smartest option here is Gregor Kobel, 88 rated goalkeeper. That is exactly what we need to try and win the Champions League. We're stealing him from Dortmund. By the way, guys, if you're enjoying the content, I'd really appreciate if you could spare a moment to like the video as well as subscribe to the channel. It really helps me out. With just a few key wins, look at how the tables have turned. Gregor Kobel and Saliba at the back. And honestly, if we keep progressing like this, maybe a win in the quarterfinal and going through stealing more players, we might just be able to complete the challenge in this run itself. Although now that we're in the quarterfinals, now there's going to be consequences for losing. For every loss, our opponents get to steal a random player from our first 11. And this is really bad, guys, because I don't think we've got a chance against PSG. But hey, that's what we thought against Arsenal as well. We've got Saliba and now Kobel at the back. Maybe in this first leg we could get a draw. But no, we end up losing. And now we've given PSG the chance to completely reset our progress. Bro, imagine it lands on Kobel. No. That's a joke, man. That is legit a joke, bro. I can't believe it. We had literally only just signed him. And now he's playing for PSG. And things could actually get worse because we do have the second leg against PSG where if we lose, and yup, we do lose. And now PSG could end up ruining our progress even more. But okay, that's fine. They can keep Becca, man. Honestly, I was worried about losing Saliba. Now, this does mean we're done with our second run in the Champions League, which, to be honest, was highly successful. Reaching the quarterfinals, and even though we lost Kobel, we're still continuing on with Saliba at the back. 82 rated Traore in the attack as well. Next season in the league phase itself, I want to try and target stealing one big player. But for that, we're going to have to beat a big club. I was once again hoping that we would be in the playoffs so we could steal some more players. But with Saliba, we've been dominating the Norwegian league. But regardless, it's clubs like AC Milan that we want to beat. Oh, because then we can steal Mike Mignan. We lost Gregor Kobel and he would be the perfect replacement. Oh, Saliba has actually gone up to a 91. So I feel like we might have a chance here. No, AC Milan destroy us. Okay, things aren't going well for us this time because we lost to this Union club. But I'll take that, boys. We get a big win against Benfica. And no, Mourinho's pissed that we're stealing one of his players. And you know what? I think it's got to be the best player Benfica have, Orkun Kokcu. The heist is complete. We're stealing him from Benfica. Now that is a proper upgrade to the midfield. And it could help us get another win against Arsenal. Remember, we knocked them out last season. But this time they get their revenge. Of course, it's 1-0. And Saka probably scored off a corner or something. Surprisingly, this season has been way harder. We've lost to Frankfurt as well. I'll take the win against Fenerbahce, though. We needed that. Oh, they've got Matteo Guendouzi. 85 rated CDM. It would be a big upgrade. Or I could go with Milan Skriniar, an 81 rated centre-back, former PSG player. But not gonna lie, I'm leaning towards Edison. I know he's 34, but he's 84 rated. And a high rated goalkeeper could legit help us get some more wins. I don't know if we've made the right choice, but I'm stealing Edison from Fenerbahce. With Edison, I'm wondering if we are now good enough to get wins against the likes of Barcelona. Imagine if we do. I'm straight away stealing Lamine Yamal. But we're still far away from pulling that off, man. 3-1 to Barca. Now, we beat Real 4-0 in our final league game, but I couldn't really find a player to steal from them. But that result just about helped us to sneak through into the playoffs. And we've drawn Bayer Leverkusen in the playoffs. You know what? If there was a way for us to get knocked out before the quarterfinals, I would take it. Because once we get there, the pressure ramps up, we could lose our players, and I don't want what happened with Kobel to happen again. But right now against Leverkusen, we don't have to worry about that. If we could get a win here, that could mean more solid upgrades. Oh, it's a draw in the first leg. Kokcu missed a pen. It's now the second leg, and if we beat Leverkusen, we get to steal one of their players and also make it to the round of 16. And we've just pulled it off. I'm telling you, bro, having 84 rated Edison in goal is so clutch. But now things could get even better, because look at the ballers Leverkusen have. It's Julian Timber, 87 rated. Pedro Porro could sort out our right back spot. Oh, Palacios would be a beast in midfield alongside Kokcu. Piero Hincapie, man. Imagine him and Saliba. I'm probably leaning towards him right now. Yo, Leverkusen have signed Alejandro Balde. 24 years old, 87 rated left back. I'm sorry, Hincapie, but it's gotta be Balde. We're stealing him from Leverkusen. Look at the left side of our team right now. Saliba, Balde, Kokcu, Traore. I would say that's quite close to being worthy of winning the Champions League. But then you look at the right side of our team and realize that, yep, we have a lot of work to do. Now, we've drawn Frankfurt. I think this is a winnable tie considering where our team really is with Saliba and all. Well, I was wrong. We just lost to Frankfurt. Good thing is it's the round of 16, so we don't have to release any of our players. And let's see what happens in the second leg. Are we going to go through? And yes, we made the comeback. But I don't know whether I should be happy, because in the quarterfinals, there's a big chance we're going to have to release some key players. For now, though, I can be happy with the fact that we get to steal a player from Frankfurt. Could be Levi Colwill. Oh, Mamadashvili has joined Frankfurt. He would be an instant upgrade on Edison. Oh, but Frankfurt have got Jonathan Burkhardt. 85 rated striker. That would be a proper upgrade. rated. I think we gotta go with the German goal machine. He's the player we're stealing. Just compare this team to what we had in Season 1, boys. It is totally unrecognizable. But are you joking, man? Not PSG again. They already stole Kobel from me. And now they get to steal another player. This could now get really ugly. We may lose one of our best players. And no, we got super lucky. Instead, it's Blomberg. Blomberg can enjoy life in Paris, man. I don't even care. Now, our team rating does go down a little bit because I have to put a 70 rated Marta in there. But it could have been a lot worse. Now, it's the second leg against PSG. And I'm humble enough to admit we don't have a chance. What we need to do here is just survive by getting like a draw. Not having PSG steal one of our big players. And then we can live to fight another season. That would genuinely be the dream. Instead, what? We pulled off the comeback? How? Oh, they had an early red card in the second minute. We got super lucky. And we can now get revenge on PSG by taking back Gregor Kobel. But you know what? I want to inflict way more pain on them. And that's why I've got 3 players on the shortlist. First one is Ballon d'Or winner Ousmane Dembele, 90 rated. We would play him in that right wing spot. I think he would be insane. But because he's 30, I do have Desiree Doué as another option. France's golden boy, 91 rated at the age of 22. He could help us win the Champions League this season itself. But you know what? I can't decide between him or Vitinha. Probably the best midfielder in the world. 92 rated. He's the highest rated among the bunch. I'd say Dembele's out of the equation. It's between Doué or Vitinha. Who do I steal? Not gonna lie, we do have a 77 rated midfielder who probably will do the job for now. Right wing is where we do need a higher rated player. And that's why Desiree Doué is who we're stealing from PSG. And nah, bro, we've got Desiree Doué in the team and I genuinely feel with him, maybe this season we could complete the challenge, win that Champions League. Oh, but Liverpool in the semis are not going to make it easy. But you know what? If we can knock out PSG, I think we can knock out Liverpool as well. But no, they beat us in the first leg. And you know what that means? Liverpool get to steal one of our players and it's Kokchu. This one really hurts now, boys, because we've just strengthened Liverpool massively. Unlike the PSG game, I don't know if we can do the comeback now because our midfield looks absolutely cooked. As long as we can maybe get a draw, but no, Liverpool destroy us. Kokchu came on and they scored twice and knocked us out. The worst part is that Liverpool get to steal another one of our players, but it's Jovold. I will take that. This guy's our 74 rated right back. He probably can't believe that he's just been teleported to Liverpool. But I gotta say, in our third attempt getting to the semi-finals, we're making incredible progress. I mean, this season itself, getting players like Doué, Burkhardt, Balde as well. If next season in the league phase we can be good, get some key wins, I think in the knockouts we'll then be ready for the Champions League trophy. I can feel it, bro. We're close. Wait a second, guys. For season 4, we didn't secure automatic qualification to the league phase. We're gonna have to get through the playoffs. To be honest, I would be worried if this was a couple of seasons ago. But now with Desiree Doué in the team, Saliba as well, I think this should be an easy chance to get some more players in. There you go. We beat Helsinki. Actually, we beat them in the second leg as well, which means, yes, we are going to be in the league phase. Now, we actually get to steal a couple of players from Helsinki, but honestly, there's no one here that would even get close to our team. What we really need to do this season is get results against big teams in the Champions League, because, yeah, we need to steal some world-class midfielders, defenders as well, probably a right back, but I don't think we're that far off from winning the Champions League. We already reached the semi-finals last season. This time I'm aiming to get at least to the final. Okay, we're starting off the league phase with a very easy game, which I think we should guaranteed win. There you go. And okay, this isn't too bad because SK Rapid have got Romeo Amane, 78 rated centre mid. I think we can definitely use a player like him. Surprisingly, this has turned out to being a real big upgrade. That's pretty much because we lost Kokchu last season. But hey, at least our midfield now looks competitive. Next up, we've got Porto. Again, a team I think we should be able to beat. And I'm sure Porto will have better players to steal. And looks like we are going to steal one of their players. Man, I had no idea that Porto were rolling with so much talent. They've got Gabri Veiga. He kind of reminds me a bit of Kokchu. He would be a solid addition to the midfield. There's Samu as well, their highest rated player. But since we've already got the German Burkhardt, I'm not too sure. Oh, Rodrigo Mora is their youngest talent, 84 rated. But you know what, boys? I think we got to be sensible. Alberto Costa, 85 rated right back. And I mean, if you look at our squad, right back is where we've got our lowest rated player. I think it's got to be Alberto Roberto we steal. Normally, I would love getting easy fixtures in the Champions League like this one against Shakhtar, who we beat 3-1. But at this stage, since we're aiming to win the Champions League, we need to steal the world's best players. Okay, wait, I take that back, because Shakhtar Donetsk have got Georgy Sudikov, 87 rated midfielder. Well, I guess it's a good thing we beat Shakhtar. Now we get to steal him. We're only now missing a centre mid and a centre back, and we'll then have a full team that's 80 plus rated. Okay, we may have just gotten the easiest Champions League run so far, but we don't beat Dinamo Zagreb. To be honest, I don't care. I didn't want to steal a player from them anyways. By the way, after 4 games, we are in the top 8. Oh, and this is good. We finally face a team from which we can steal some big players. Oh, we still need to beat Olympique Lyon. Let's see if we can pull it off. Oh, it's a draw. Okay, it's a good thing we're not losing to these kind of teams, but I feel like with the team we have, we need to be winning them. Seriously though, I can't believe we've not drawn a single big club in the Champions League so far. We beat Jagiellonia, but I don't think they've got any player I can steal. Oh, now this is exactly what I wanted, boys. A matchup against Barcelona. I mean, we faced them multiple times in this challenge, but they've beaten us every single time. But this time I'm looking at their players thinking, who should I pick? Because I do feel like this is our best chance of beating Barca. And if we pull it off, it could set us up nicely for the knockouts. Can we do it? No, we can't. Lamine Yamal is still too good. The good thing is that since this was a league phase game, Barca don't get to steal one of our players, man. But if this happens in the knockout sports, the quarters, we're gonna be in trouble. I think the issue is that we still have holes in that back line. We could do with a better goalkeeper as well, a better centre mid. I feel like beating Sporting here could give us a real nice upgrade. But Sporting beat us. Why are we suddenly falling apart? We still managed to finish top 8 in the league phase. Kinda annoyed about that because I would have loved to finish outside and then get a chance to upgrade my team even more through the playoffs. But regardless, the draw has been made and we're facing Newcastle. Honestly, I think this is good. They've got some really good players that we can take away, like Eder Militao at the back, Bruno Guimaraes as well. Oh, there's Sandro Tonali too. A lot of options. Now, if we want to go beyond the quarterfinals, possibly win the Champions League, I feel like we're going to need 2 wins against Newcastle, steal a couple of players from them. But let's see what happens in the first leg, and it's a 2-win for Porto Glimt. That's what we needed. Now, they've got 2 options that I'm really liking. Sandro Tonali in particular, 87 rated. There's Malik Thiaw too, who would be really good for centre-back. But I'm going to steal Sandro Tonali because I've got a plan. And this is what I'm doing. Changing formation to a 4-2-1-3. We're going to have Tonali and Berg play CDM. Sudikov playing in his natural cam position. I think this is a setup we're more likely to win the Champions League with. Now it's time for the second leg, and I do have my sights set on another Newcastle player. That's why I want to beat them and knock them out. But no, we only get a draw. I really wanted to steal Malik Thiaw as well. Now we've got ourselves a relatively easy draw against Marseille, which is good because in the quarterfinals we could also lose our players. But okay, it's time for the first leg. With the team I've got, I don't expect to lose, and we don't. In fact, we do get the win. Oh, but what kind of luck is this? Our left winger, Benny Traore, he's out for the season. Even after winning, we basically lost one of our players. How cruel is that? We do have 80 rated Hoggy, so that should be fine. But now I think we need to try and steal a left winger as well. Marseille's best player is without a doubt Mason Greenwood. And now that we do need a left winger, yep, I am going to steal Greenwood. And now we'll put Doué on the left side and Mason Greenwood on the right. Our attack is now insane. And if we can now beat Marseille in the second leg and knock them out, we could then get a big upgrade for our centre-back spot. But can we beat Marseille? Yes, we can. We've knocked them out. But they don't really have that many good centre-back options. There's the Moroccan Agard, but he's 33. To be honest, I don't think age matters now. We need someone who can do the job right now and win us the Champions League. And that's why I'm stealing Agard. And finally, we now have a full squad of 80 plus rated players. In fact, our average rating is also looking pretty good, but I would say it's still not good enough to win the Champions League. We still need upgrades in the goalkeeper department. Could do with actually a better centre-back as well. But oh no, we've drawn Barcelona in the semi-finals. But this is the best stolen squad we've assembled yet. It might still not be good enough against Barcelona though. They're fully capable of beating us in both legs and stealing our best players. And if that happens, all our progress will be reset. I really don't know what to expect since we're so close to a Champions League final. If we can somehow beat Barcelona. But no, they get the result. And you know what this means? They get to steal one of our first 11 players. And this is exactly what we wanted to avoid, and it's Mason Greenwood. And no way, boys, he was our 3rd highest rated player. And we've just had to ship him off to Barcelona. This is brutal. Just put me out of my misery, Barcelona. I know we don't have a chance this season. We actually pulled off the comeback. A 3-1 win. 4-3 on aggregate. Desiree Doué, you hero.
He's done it again. He's done it again. That is a foul.
I don't know how we pulled it off, but we're playing a Champions League final against PSG. And you know what's the best thing? I get to steal a Barcelona player before this big game. And oh, I so want to pick Pedri for our team. He's 93 rated. But right now, if you look at it, that is not where we need help. There are 3 positions where we could do with improvements. One of them is goalkeeper. Centre back as well, an upgrade over Agard. As well as right winger, because we did lose Greenwood. Now for centre back, Barca's best option is Antonio Silva. But he's only 84. I don't see that as much of an upgrade. Juan Garcia, though, in goal could be massive, 89 rated. But how do I pass up on the opportunity to bring in Lamine Yamal? Especially since we need a right winger. It's actually a tough call because we know how important goalkeepers are in career mode. And this decision could decide whether we win the Champions League or our player gets stolen by PSG and we get reset to the start. But you know what? I've made my decision. We're picking the golden boy of football, Lamine Yamal. Welcome to Bodo Glimt. And so in 4 seasons, this is the squad we've built by stealing players from every other club. Not gonna lie, having 3 90+ rated players is pretty awesome. We've managed to get the average rating of this squad up to 87, which is actually pretty incredible. But this is the big question. Are we good enough to win the Champions League? Can we complete the challenge? It's the moment of truth, and yes, we can. In extra time, Bodo Glimt have just won the Champions League. And officially, that means we've completed our challenge. Now, if you enjoyed this video, watch me win the Champions League with only free agents. Click here.